Doom the Dark Ages has arrived, but before I bring you my one-stream challenge for that game, I have to give you the one for the game that preceded it. Doom Eternal, released in 2020 to critical acclaim for its improvement on gameplay, story, and flow. It's also known for how it is more challenging than the first with its emphasis on movement and weapon management. Now, how would this affect my first playthrough of this game? Well, considering that I had a time limit of 9 hours to beat it, I'd say we came kind of close to that number, and also the frustration that accompanied it was not welcome. I chose to play the game on Hurt Me Plenty difficulty because I'd never finished the game before and didn't want to get too angry when playing through for this challenge. Anger and sleep do not mix well for me. But before we get into all of this, please consider liking the video as it helps out the channel in so many ways. Please also consider subscribing here on YouTube and joining the Discord to be a part of an ever-growing community. And if you want to see all the future one-stream challenges, then follow on Twitch to join the chaos and sleep deprivation on future games. Can I beat this game in one stream? We'll find out. I'm gonna do it all in one stream. I need to beat it under 9 hours. After preparing myself mentally for what was to come and admiring the scenery. Ew. Anyways. It was time to save Earth from Hell's forces. Doom Eternal is way more, I guess you could say, movement-based than 2018. The biggest difference between this game and 2016 is just how mobile you are and how little ammo there is scattered around the levels. Two things that would become an issue for me later on. Ammo is scarce in this game now. I'm not used to like 2016. As we closed out the first level, I had to take in the beauty that is Doom Eternal skyboxes and art design. I think I made it to Mars. Damn, that's sick. And as we moved into the second level, the troubles of my movement and getting stuck began to rear their ugly heads. God, the music's so good. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Golly, how much damage you can take, buddy? Oh, and I guess my aim was not the best in the early levels either. Well, it helps if you hit your shots, buddy. Thank you. So yeah, hour one was a pretty smooth ride. Thank you. For the most part. Is this Starfield? Yeah, it's just like Starfield. It is Starfield. Besides almost getting clapped in a lot of the encounters, I was starting to get the hang of fighting with the new movement mechanics. Holy shit, I might die. Holy shit. Come here, thank you. Sometimes you scrape by the skin of your teeth a lot in this game. One of my objectives to make this playthrough even speedier was to purchase runes that would allow me to decrease cooldowns, move faster, or complete execution animations quicker, all for the sake of saving time on this campaign. I'll take that actually. One thing about this challenge that I didn't take into consideration when going through with these one-stream completions of games was just how sick of a style of game I could be. After doing the previous game, then Eternal, and afterwards the Dark Ages, I don't think I want to complete another one-stream challenge for a Doom-style shooter for a minute. I'm one of those people that can only play a game in a certain genre for so long before I have to switch to a different genre. And I get a feeling after I finish Doom Dark Ages, I'll be burnt out on FPS like this for a minute. I am so thankful for the extra life system in this game because good lord did it save my run a few times throughout the campaign. I might die here. Yep. I got extra life, we're good. I forgot about those being a thing. An hour and 45 minutes into the game, it was time to receive my favorite weapon in Doom Eternal. Master, I'm returning. I bring you your shotgun. Thank you for your contribution to society. Goodbye. You are no longer needed. Bye-bye. And not even 30 seconds later, I got caught lacking and lost 2 extra lives due to me mismanaging my ammo. All I got is a shotgun in the dream now. No fuel. Just keep punching until you go down, buddy. Is there any ammo anywhere? I guess fucking not. Load that for me. No ammo, no problem, right? So fucking annoying, all my extra fucking life here. And then I realized that the enemy I was facing was weak to grenades and that I had a shoulder-mounted launcher that could take care of him, just in time for me to have lost those lives. No fuel, no nothing. I have no ammo. This is the kind of shit I'm out. I should have shot that into his mouth. I'm an idiot. Hour 3 made me realize that I had to start speeding up my progress if I was going to complete the game before the timer ran out. I gotta start flying through these levels like hella fast now. If I want any chance of doing this in the amount of time that I need to be done. As I continued my journey through the many locations of Doom Eternal, I was greeted by a familiar friend from the previous game. Pinky, I can't stand Pinky. My old nemesis. There you are, my old fucking... Only in this game, it was much easier to handle them whenever they appeared because each enemy has a weapon or ability that they are particularly vulnerable to, and in the Pinky Demon's case, it was the Blood Punch. But to counter this, the developers decided to overload every arena with demons, making the game truly feel like a one-man army experience. Dude, this is the most... There's so much shit happening on the screen right now. It's way more intense in this game than it ever was in 2016. I've learned that just from playing 2 hours of this. Come here. Oh, bro. That's probably some of the most intense fucking combat in my entire life. This is the ultimate power fantasy when it comes to first-person shooters. Bro, it's just like, you just feel like a badass the whole time. Hello? Excuse the fuck out of you, of course. I'm sorry, by the way, just silently gotta support the elderly, all the love. I appreciate you, good looking out. I'm gonna die. This is what I get for reading the chat, man. It's all your fault. By the 4th hour, I had started to see why people like Eternal more than 2016, and that's because the arena design and the sheer amount of chaos happening at any given time in any given encounter. Hello? Dude, the arenas are so good. Nope. But of course, the caveat to that is my wrist started to feel some pain from the hours of me slaying an innumerable amount of demons. My fucking wrist hurts so bad. My wrist and my thumb, not my thumb, my wrist and my fingers. My first encounter with the Marauder went about as well as expected. That is to say, that I shot an asinine amount of ammo at him until he died and did not in the slightest pay attention to the glowing green eyes used to indicate when to blast him. How much health does this guy have? Annoying. And this was the point in the game where it all started to click as far as entering the flow state is concerned. There weren't as many frustrating moments unless I was getting stuck on geometry, but even then the deaths weren't bad because of the extra life system. Thank God. Alright, there we go. I also fell in love with Doom Guy after this moment right here in the story. Bro's strong. Damn. Lost myself like a missile. Bro's just always 80s. We were approaching the 6-hour mark, and to be honest, I was getting a little bit nervous with how much was left between me and the credits rolling. 4 hours left. I don't know if I'm gonna make this, to be honest. Depends on when this level ends. It's still going. There's 5 missions left, and I have 4 hours to beat all 5 missions. If I take an hour mission, I'm cooked, so I have to do at least one of these missions and 2 of these missions half an hour. So I'm literally just flying through these now. You watch... Whoa, crazy question to ask in the chat. No. There's your answer. Besides enemies literally taking bullets for the bosses like they are the Secret Service, oh my god, the dude walked in front of me. That's so annoying. The game had officially entered the flow state. I had gotten the hang of swapping weapons while maneuvering around each arena. Is what I would say if I didn't have instances like this still happening to me 5 hours and 15 minutes into it. Brother, where are you? Stuck? Stuck? Where he's at? Fair enough. Hiding behind a wall. great. I'm dead. Oh my god. Bro's hand is so big, it's crazy. No ammo, no problem, right? Oh my god, that's a problem. I literally cannot see what's going on here. But then the Crucible Sword was introduced, and everything changed when it came to certain demons in each encounter. I would literally save it just for that bastard known as the Archvile. You're going next, buddy. Yeah, I'm saving every time I have. Yeah, I'm gonna save my sword for when that thing spawns in from now on. Beat MK9 300 level challenge tower 3 times. Why would you do it 3 times? One enough is bad, dude. One is bad enough, dude. Lost my account twice. How do you lose your account? Did you forget the password? I like how bro said, never mind me knowing I did it. The world needs to know I did it. Hour 7 had marked my final few levels that I had to complete. It started with this level ending, and then it was on to the final 2 levels. Except there was a part 2 to the level that I had just completed, so panic began to set in. I got 2 hours and 45 minutes to beat the last 2 levels of part 2? Oh shit. I've come to the conclusion that it's not the Marauders that anger me in these fights, it's those damn dogs that charge at me from every angle possible. Dude, get your fucking dog off me! For some dumbass reason, I decided against eating food out of fear that I wasn't going to be able to complete this game in the time that I had allowed myself. Stay tuned for Doom the Dark Ages because that was even worse of a time for me. Oh, my stomach is like growling. It wants me to eat so badly. But the grind don't stop.
You cannot stop the procession.
That's what I said. By hour 8, I had gotten to the point of rushing through the game to just be done with it, and not because I wanted to beat a certain time. And that isn't the game's fault, obviously. This isn't a game to be rushed through in one sitting because the loop can eventually become repetitive just like Doom 2016 was. It's my first run through, yeah. I'm doing it all in one stream and I'm trying to beat 9 hours. For the most part, the boss battles were not that bad. That opinion will change in the last hour of this stream challenge, but for now, there wasn't really a bad boss. Although I did have some rage-induced moments in this boss battle right here. Come on. You would get in my way, you fucking asshole. What's this? Okay, I guess I'll never fucking know. Oh my god, there's so much stuff on the screen all at once. I can't keep up with it sometimes. My finger hurts so bad. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. I'm just so locked in now, I don't even talking anymore. I'm just locked in on just getting it done. I don't recommend anybody just sitting through and do a whole fucking one sitting. You drive yourself insane. But after 7.5 hours of straight demolishing demon after demon, I had finally reached the Icon of Sin. The last boss in Doom Eternal and the last obstruction between me and eating food. And nothing was going to stop me from enjoying my lunch. Oh, jeez Louise. I can't see shit, dude. Now his armor's down. I gotta take down his fucking flesh. I have 1 extra life, I just realized. This might be. Yep. Come on. Oh my god, I can't see shit. That's the flesh again. Hit the arm. Holy moly. Last arm's right there. Right? What is body part? Oh, it's his torso. Right? There we go. All 8 there. Alright. Is that it? That's it. With an hour and 15 left. 7 hours, 45 minutes. Ugh. Woo! It's over. I can finally eat something for breakfast. Let's go! Reese's Puffs to celebrate. Mission accomplished. And after all that time of sitting in a chair and grinding away, I had completed my Doom Eternal 1 stream challenge and could finally eat something to celebrate. But while these 2 games felt like an eternity to complete, they had nothing on the newest release coming up. All in one stream. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Nothing is going to stop me.